shit in your eye. 'Cause I believe y'all should be dead. For me, you ain't nothing but a talking soup with a dumb motherfucking head. Oh man, anything you do, anything you say, oh trust me child, anything you do. I do it way, way better than you. I hope you burn, and I hope all you have just win and die. Mr. Politician, I hope you burn. 'Cause I'm tired. I just want a normal life. That's all I want, man. All right. Say, fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. Fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. No shame. Oh, if one day you just all lay down and die. Fuck the government. Fuck all of their children and their wives. Fuck the government. Fuck all their children and their wives. Wanna see you dead. With all the shit you do, man, it ain't no surprise. I ought to be dead. I believe I'll take a shit in your eye, 'cause I believe y'all should be dead. A dumb motherfucking head. Anything you say, oh man, anything you do. Anything you say, oh, trust me, child, anything you do. Oh, I wouldn't hurt nobody. And I do it way, way better than you. I hope you burn. And I hope all you have just win and die. Mr. Politician, I hope you burn. 'Cause I'm tired. I just want to know my life. That's all I want, man. All right. Say, fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. Fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. No shame. Oh, if one day you just all lay down and die. Fuck the government. Fuck all of their children and their wives. Fuck the government. Fuck all their children and their wives. Half the country wanna see you dead. With all the shit you do, man, it ain't no surprise. I sit on your line. Ooh, I believe you all ought to be dead. Shit in your eye, 'cause I believe y'all should be dead. For me, you ain't nothing but a talking soup with a dumb motherfucking head. Oh man, anything you do, anything you say, oh trust me child, anything you do. Oh, I wouldn't hurt nobody. And I do it way, way better than you. I hope you burn, and I hope all you have just win and die. Mr. Politician, I hope you burn. 'Cause I'm tired. I just want a normal life. That's all I want, man. All right. Say, fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. Fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. No shame. Oh, if one day you just all lay down and die. Fuck the government. Fuck all of their children and their wives. their children and their wives. Half the country wanna see you dead. With all the shit you do, man, it ain't no surprise. I sit on your line. Ooh, I believe you all ought to be dead. Shit in your eye, 'cause I believe y'all should be dead. For me, you ain't nothing but a talking soup with a dumb motherfucking head. Oh man, anything you do, anything you say, oh trust me child, anything you do. Oh, I wouldn't hurt nobody. And I do it way, way better than you. I hope you burn, and I hope all you have just win and die. Mr. Politician, I hope you burn. 'Cause I'm tired. I just want a normal life. That's all I want, man. All right. I say, fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. Fuck the government, fuck all of their children and wives. No shame. Oh, if one day you just all lay down and die. Fuck the government. their children and their wives. Half the country wanna see you dead. With all the shit you do, man, it ain't no surprise. I sit on your line. Woo, I believe you all ought to be dead. I believe I'll take a shit in your eye. 'Cause I believe y'all should be dead. With a dumb motherfucking head. Anything you say, oh man, anything you do. Anything you say. Oh, trust me, child, anything you do. Oh, I wouldn't hurt nobody. And I do it way, way better than you. All you have just win and die. Mr. Politician, I hope you burn. 'Cause I'm tired. I just want a normal life. That's all I want, man. All right.
With me, Nankian, and sllllllp.
666? No, it's just 6Ls, Kean. I'm here. We are ready to Free Speech Nation. I just went blank.
He's not got a clue. He's been too
I
busy
just went blank. What the hell?
breathing in the bonfire smoke. We're joined with 3 guests today. We got the recently sacked Mark J. Wentworth. How are you, Mark?
Hello, I'm alright, how are you?
Never been better. We got Sammy Show Special. We got Ashton Crawshaw. How are you, Ashton?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And we've also got that Don. Bon. How are you, Bon?
Hello. Right, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. We've got many things to talk about today, don't we, Jamie?
That is correct, Kean.
Do you want to start us off with the first topic of discussion?
The first topic of discussion. Let's start with the BBC and their monopolising.
That's not the first topic.
Oh, is it not? Well, I don't know the first topic.
It is. The news that recently came out, I think, yesterday, that Mark J. Wentworth got sacked by.
Oh yes, I remember this now.
Deputy Prime Minister James. Mark, why did you get sacked?
Well, for quite some time there has been many disagreements within the cabinet regarding one of our colleagues, the DCMS secretary, and I was quite vocal in my opposition to that individual, and people didn't like that. And when I'd been ignored for so long, I decided to take it into my own hands, and then, obviously, certain individuals decided to force other individuals' hands, which was lovely.
Might your sacking have anything to do with Bushberry?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Well, you didn't directly say it, but
Oh yes,
You did.
Bushberry's sheer incompetence, and the fact that he even got anywhere near that role absolutely baffles me. He's as useful as a torch underwater.
Right. Well, I don't know if that's true, to be honest. What does everyone else think about this Don getting sacked?
Am I allowed to speak on this topic?
Of course, you can speak on any topic you like.
Yeah, but I think
That's technically our government representative.
I think it is a shame to see Mark go. Nobody knows I'm in the government, so let's just keep it that way. I think it's a shame that Mark has resigned. I thought he was very good at his job.
Is that true? Or is that just the government spokesperson speaking there?
The government.
Because that's what it sounds like. Oh my days! No way is this cool in real. So yeah. Do any of you two have any thoughts about the sacking of Mark J. Wentworth, established justice man?
Have of course been recently in Parliament questioning the DCMS, because recently we have had questions on whether he's actually doing anything, which of course he's not, because, well, Bush is useless, as we've all seen. And I do feel that Mark would probably be better than him, because Bush is terrible.
Well, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Hello.
You see, as I believe one of you alluded to earlier, a lot of this revolves around the Deputy Prime Minister. There's been a lot of rifts between him and myself in the cabinet chat, and I believe ultimately this was just his excuse to get rid of me, following our disagreements around Northern Ireland.
Did you leak messages from the cabinet chat, as he has accused you of?
I have. When did he accuse me of that?
He has contacted someone at GV News, and he has accused you of so.
I have
Just
never.
now.
I have never leaked OSA, and well, it's funny that nobody's accused me of that to myself. Reba is absolutely confident that it wasn't me, we've had that conversation, and I wouldn't do such a thing. And if I was to do it, I'd be honest about it, because
This is like that Spider-Man thing. Previous leaker is pointing to somebody else who leaked, who's pointing back.
Well,
I-
I didn't.
I've
An
not-
endless cycle.
I have not leaked anything. I'm sure of that.
Well, I lied about us having a source anyway. I just wanted to stir you up, but
Haven't you been accused of leaking OSA documents before?
No.
I haven't been accused of it, but I have actively done it. So
There's the admission.
At least you're honest with it.
I mean, for someone who leaked an OSA King speech, James Akerson doesn't really have a leg to stand on. So
He's a slimy little individual, a disgusting man.
He
I can't
is
stand him.
indeed a big
fat
snake.
bastard.
should he get put back on the national security risk? Is he a
Yes.
risk to the country?
I believe he is. He's an Irish asset working for the Irish government to bring down the government, the British government and the Crown. He's
There's
actively
dangerous
trying.
views.
He's actively trying to get rid of Northern Ireland and trying to deteriorate the government's attempts at saving the Union.
He is a threat to society.
I completely agree.
I would also like to say, considering the debates we've had recently in Parliament about this entire issue, and the fact that, of course, some of us in mainly the Labour cabinet do believe that, of course, they did have involvement in the elections of Northern Ireland and hence why Sinn Féin's in power. I do believe that what the government's action right now, anyways, is not enough of what we're doing.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Surely this government that we're in right now shouldn't stand for activities of the deep state intending to destabilise this nation of ours. We shouldn't be
No.
standing for anything like that at all, should
You
we?
see, as a Justice Secretary, I of course looked into that with the Public Prosecution Service. Unfortunately, as it was BAF and group staff sanctioned, we literally can't do anything about it.
You see, the issue with the government in regards to Northern Ireland is that, you know that recent NI secretary who resigned, Donovan something? He was
Yeah.
the
Donald
most,
O'Connell.
he was the most useless person you'd ever see. He didn't speak in
We
any
know.
of the cabinet group chats. And you know the way he put in his resignation, he had issues with or stances. He didn't speak for 3 days in the cabinet, so I mean, he kind
No.
of can't really have.
You licking OSA there by saying he didn't speak for 3 days?
I mean, I was doing most of the work. I am actively trying to. I have already spoke to the
I have a
executive.
personal grip, to be honest, right now.
Oh
Because,
no!
Me being Charles Stewart, now dead, died in a tragic car accident. I mean, I've been a veteran politician for, since 2017, yet Reba had not added me to the cabinet, nor did the Prime Minister. So I believe they're losing quite a valuable asset here, given the fact that, I can apply to every single ministry except Justice. And then you
Charles,
have these cabinet squabbles constantly going on when there's a clear solution.
James, what do you
Recruit
think?
proper candidates.
James, what do you think about my sacking?
I don't care.
Go straight to the point.
Oh, that is harsh. That is
From the relevant
harsh.
position, to be fair. Let's move on then, since I think we've already kind of started on it, about the DCMS and the Racist League. Should Bushberry be sacked? I mean, I think
Yes.
some people on the panel would agree that.
Yes.
I don't think I'm allowed an opinion in this matter.
I believe you
Yeah, I'm
are.
not-
It's free speech.
Speak for all allowed an opinion.
I agree with Mark. Say no to racism.
I'll
Bushberry
give my
needs to go.
opinion. He's too busy giving awards to Sky News, who post in local news. That fair enough.
That's all
fair
he
enough.
seems to do, isn't it?
The
I've
thing is-
never seen the DCMS do anything apart from this.
The thing
Of course,
is,
local news. He's spoken about doing all these ground things, but he's done, pretty much nothing.
He's done
the thing
nothing.
is with Bushberry, he lets the civil service walk all over him. He's got no control of his department at all, and he doesn't know
Yeah,
what
look
he's
at
doing.
Ofcom.
No authority at all.
The
No
DCMS
authority
is
at
like
Jack
chance.
Weaver. No
it's like
authority at all.
He's an absolute incompetent buffoon, and he needs to go now. He's detrimental not just to the government, but to the nation.
The DCMS is pretty much the same as
It
the
needs abolishing.
Treasury. It runs itself.
And it shouldn't. It shouldn't need.
It shouldn't need. It does.
Ofcom. It's a disgrace. It's the same Irish family who are all on board. I don't know why that's been allowed. I don't know why the permanent secretary's been allowed to stay on.
The
after doing-
Nova
after
deep
doing
state.
absolutely nothing.
Doesn't
By the way,
exist.
reveal it does exist.
I do not think it exists. I've not seen any evidence of it existing.
Who is this?
You haven't been a victim of it, that's why.
Wow.
I'm pretty
Personally,
sure.
as I have spoken to.
Have you seen the
don't
Lord's
know.
government?
I mean, the Lord's government did loads
So,
of the DCMS, didn't they?
Isn't Conor Novak the guy who formed the British Empire?
Who on earth are you?
I don't know if that's
All I
confirmed.
know about the guy is
I don't know if that's confirmed.
I have no idea either. I'm not able to
All I
comment.
know is that he was Lord's governor for the last term, and of course, deep state guy. That's all I really know about him. All I really care about him for.
All you need to know.
The deep state does truly exist then. I'm glad we've got...
Is that what we've decided? It does exist.
Well,
I mean, it
there's
does
no,
exist.
there's
I
no
mean, I
evidence
remember-
it doesn't exist.
It definitely
Yeah,
does exist.
that's exactly it.
The major gripe,
Does not
the major gripe
exist,
I
like-
have was 2 years ago. I think I had a bit of a meltdown in the House of Commons chat. Everyone
I
remembers
remember.
this. Everyone
I
remembers
remember
this.
that.
And then
I
as
remember
me
this.
as Imperial leader, I got removed by the Electoral Commission in the
Lovely.
Novak Deep State because I had a bit of a breakdown because of personal issues. You know? And then Fenton Jerka soon became Prime Minister, and so did Sangus.
The electoral,
It definitely does exist. They make
the electoral
decisions
commission
behind
have
the scenes.
overstepped
And
their boundaries.
Well,
Yeah.
they're all obviously in a group chat plotting their next move.
Well, yeah,
but
totally.
that can be confirmed.
I can't
That
wait
is
for
not
the
wrong.
next Lord's government.
Oh my god.
I mean, last time I checked, I'm pretty sure they assassinated Charles Stewart. You know, like he's not here anymore. He's gone.
He's
You know?
still undead.
Yeah,
He was too much of a schizo anyway.
yeah, true. That Charles Stewart guy, man, he was.
You couldn't understand them
Not
anyway. You
smart.
need one of them translators and a wee headset on to even understand remotely anything he's saying.
To be fair,
Yeah, true.
What I
It's
want-
a rat bastard.
what I want
Spastic
to know is
conspiracy theorist.
why can group staff make cancer jokes, yeah? But when the Parliament Discord started joining other Discords, e-girl Discords, whatever, for whatever reason, they all got bollocked. How is that worse?
You know,
when was this game?
Well,
Connor
this
is
is
the kind
the
of
I'm
first
not
time
going to
again.
comment on that.
Connor is the kind of person who says, "Do what I say, not what I do." He's constantly showing double standards, and he's got no morals or integrity. Integrity.
Would you like to try again?
At all. No,
English
my,
man.
my tongue's tied.
Just like James Akerson. His tongue is very tied. I
Does
don't
he
even
have a
know what
tongue?
that means. You're in his government,
No.
mate, so I want to get too
His
cheap.
tongue's split because he's a snake.
And I've just had a question in. Please ask sllllllp why he's yet to add another L to his name from a concerned citizen within the United Kingdom.
A concerned citizen. Does his name happen to be Gustav or anything of that sort?
Actually.
I don't feel it's necessary to add another L to my name because I will start taking W soon, and I think my name is already long enough.
I
We can
very
keep
much
hoping
doubt
for
that.
you anyway.
That's
Fill the hope.
another 18 seats lost. Right.
No, let's not
we'll
mention that.
move on. We'll move on to the BBC. Boo.
no.
They've been
Boo.
monopolising the media. They destroyed The Guardian and nicked all their trademarks.
What did they do, The
Whereas
Guardian?
They dissolved it.
They've deregistered.
It's
And they
just
nicked all the
legal.
trademarks.
Jesus.
Gone.
Boo.
And I could say on this GB News stream right now that election night on GB News will still be happening, whether they have the trademark or not. We do what we like.
That is true.
I don't know if
Free
that's actually
speech.
confirmed. Exactly. What are our
Yeah,
thoughts on the
definitely.
BBC under D?
Well, my thoughts are pretty
Personally,
clear.
after
Ever since I was
speaking-
sacked, it is a poo-poo organisation.
Not a
BBC
big
does not
fan.
mean the British Broadcasting Corporation to me anymore.
No.
It means completely something else.
I'm not a
Of
big
course,
fan
they
of
want to
Dino
change their name to
Heathcote
Beeb,
running
they
it.
do.
What?
They want to change their name to Beeb.
Yes.
Defund the BBC.
I think it should be sold off. Sell it to GB News. In fact, I'm going to lobby Schiffer to do that.
Don't
Well,
lobby Shifor. Shifor is a spineless and incompetent tool.
Not commented on that.
what has he actually done as PM?
Nothing.
Nothing.
and he
Literally
can't-
nothing. All he did was, I don't know if you remember, but in the legislative session, all he did was he wrote his fat signature on one of the bills, and that was it.
He's
That is
weak
fair.
and he lacks any control over his government at all. He's just
I'm disappointed.
he's being bossed around by James Aitken constantly.
He's
James
Pretty
Aitken
sure
likes
he's-
boys.
James Aitken.
Jason does like men.
Is that? I'm sorry. Who said that? Is that a reason to hate on
That-
somebody?
I'm
that's
going to have
from
to comment
Ashton.
for the sake of Ofcom
No
here
comment,
that we
officer.
cannot comment on that matter.
Well, I mean, I think
Because-
that's the other issue as well. Is that, I mean, no offense to the Prime Minister and the government that I'm in, but the current Prime Minister is relatively new to the community. He's only been here for like maybe 1 or 2 years. And again, coming to veteran politicians, they're effectively all gone except for me. And you need those kind of advisors, those veteran politicians, to step in. And do I believe that James Atkinson is the correct man to be advising the Prime Minister? I don't think so, given his past record. But that's the
I mean-
situation we're in.
Considering when you consider that the PM is currently being known for names such as Sleazy Sheathor because of the fact that half the time he's been caught doing crimes such as murdering the leader of Voice, Trito.
What's
and
wrong with
Carl
that?
Webb. Nothing at all, because it's Trito. I don't like him anyways, but still.
Fair enough.
He needs to get better at his work.
Isn't he your boss?
Oh, I'm Labour.
Oh
What?
my days!
That's
This
typical.
Mark guy is finished, man. Jesus
Mark,
Christ.
you need to do some catching up here before you come on the show.
Come wonder this done got sacked. Blame me, no, game.
Jeez,
What's
man.
going on?
They all look the same. I can't tell.
Actually, the only woman in
Racist.
Labour.
Oh!
How has he said that again, man?
I thought we
Treat-
weren't talking about a racist thing.
What
Yeah,
racist thing? We weren't speaking about any racist thing.
Yeah,
Mark
what we
J.
on about?
Wentworth is the biggest racist I know.
Oh,
You know that already.
He loves the 500-meter sprint.
don't let me grab your
Um,
DMs.
Let's stop that right there and get back on topic before Ofcom start trying to dissolve GB News.
the topic being,
The topic being the BBC being poo-poo.
It's the BBC. What more are you going to expect?
I
How
think we
come
should-
Dino Heathcote is the guy in charge of it?
He sacked me only to be replacing me. I think this was
I
planned
believe
out by the
yeah,
Nobel.
that's
It's
what
just
I thought.
politically
From what I've been
influenced.
told in the Labour, what I've been told in the Labour Party, it's a case of he just wanted to suck up for a Lord's position, so he's taken the BBC's role as well as now, of course, being the Lord for Hampshire or something. I can't remember.
Lord for the BBC. Wow.
That's what
This
I
is
got mine
sad.
from.
What I want to know is, right? What I want to know is, how is he, the royal household, like media done, and also the BBC done? That is a conflict of interest right there, I believe. Because I've not seen
Considering
one
he's not
negative
impartial as well.
story about the monarchy in the BBC. There's been
We've
a
seen
lot
recently at
of scandals.
seen recently in Parliament sessions, he's not impartial at all. He's not impartial at all. He does show favouritism.
Have you seen his Twitter as well? He tweets about like the unions and stuff,
Mm.
like crying about the Union Act.
He's
being
not
repealed.
happy because Tolra got repealed. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
Anyway, do you all want to know something funny?
Yes.
So
Best actually be funny. I best actually laugh.
no,
Otherwise I
it's
don't
not.
want to hear it.
It's not funny.
It's not that funny,
Then
but
don't
it's
say
just
it.
funny.
Okay, no, shut up. Right.
I
So
don't want to hear it.
James Aitken tried
Shut
to
up.
blackmail Reba Astor into supporting his amendment to the Northern Ireland Constitution,
Hello.
and that's what started all the hoo-ha and almost led to the coalition
Uh,
collapsing.
Isn't that
The
the
deep
bill
state
that I spoke out
DDoSing my
against in the House of Lords?
Internet connection.
Yeah, it failed the House of Lords, but passed
I
the House
spoke
of
No,
proudly
actually-
against that.
You know, I want to make blackmail illegal in this community. We need to draft a law in
Yeah.
Parliament to make
Yeah, we've
blackmail
been
illegal, because
blackmailed
in real life, blackmail is illegal in the United Kingdom. So why should it not apply to a community?
Yeah.
We've been blackmailed enough as it is.
So there you go.
But that
Yeah,
just
drafted.
speaks to the character that James Aitken is. He's a disgusting and slimy little man, and he shouldn't be allowed anywhere near Downing Street.
Well, unfortunately. Well, no. Well, Let me just go back, and unfortunately, well, he has been allowed near Downing Street again because he was
Your boss.
elected leader of the Conservative Party. So maybe you might want to take that up with the electorate.
And
Maybe shake their heads a wee bit to vote for a better party.
That
the
I am
was
entire
still
thing-
disappointed
campaign.
with. I am still disappointed with the Lib Dems that they didn't end up forming a coalition with us and instead formed a three-way coalition. Because, in my opinion, and this is my complete personal opinion, Labour doesn't really have a control over her cabinet because her cabinet mainly hate us, the Labour Party. So
That's not true. That's not true. The hate is for voice. I was rallying the cabinet to support the Labour coalition, but they all expressed extreme dissatisfaction with the Voice Party, and they refused to go
It's led by
anywhere near
Trito of all things. He bloody calls a VUNC just to pull a funny.
Yes,
Is the
But,
Labour Party
Labour-
not falling apart?
Reba has control over her cabinet. She's a great and
We
strong
are
leader,
losing.
and I have
Party, sure,
complete
we
faith
are
in her.
losing MPs every now and then. Be it
How
because-
many MPs did Labour have in the House of Commons on Saturday? There was only 6 as a collective from the opposition.
I
That's
think
quite
in the
Yeah,
end it was like
that included me as well. Yeah, we didn't have that many people, and we have of course lost a few MPs recently, which are being
A
replaced.
few.
I will say, however, that when I came to the session on Saturday, I was gravely disappointed. I mean, that was my first time in 2 years sitting in the House of Commons, and like everyone interrupting each other, the speaker, the drama, nothing getting done.
Yeah,
It
I
was
will say,
extremely,
the
extremely
speaker for the session
disappointing.
was-
And
speaker for the session was
party
terrible.
leaders, all party leaders, and other MPs that have at least been in Parliament for a year need to get people in. Like, have to get a grip. Have to get them in line. Because how are you going to pass a laws reform bill if you're acting like spastics?
The standards have definitely dropped. I think I noticed that the dress code isn't even enforced. There's people with multicoloured hair and all sorts.
It's
What
not.
do
I
you
mean, if you take the lead one,
I agree. I agree with the dress code. Because if you want it to look professional, seem professional, and if you want people to act professional, you have to play the part.
What?
That's it.
The Prime Minister on Saturday was looking like an absolute Mongo.
Yes,
No
but
suit.
what do you all
Like just
expect?
mess up hair, like a default face. I'm pretty sure. Like, that
What's wrong
can't
with
be taken
default face?
seriously.
Right.
He was
Sure.
wearing
What
like
do
a
you all-
Hawaiian shirt or whatever.
Yes, but what do you all expect when you elect Doug Dummerdome as the speaker? Like, honestly, he's an absolute fool.
Well, you elected him as well.
No, I didn't. I abstained in the vote, actually.
I heard from one of the Parliament staff that you're unable to kick out a speaker. Is that true?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you
Because
can.
in the past we've done it before.
Yeah, you can get rid of the speaker. Yeah, because we got rid of multiple speakers.
See, the issue with Parliament staff is that they make the new rules without anybody even being consulted.
I mean, we were never consulted about the new rule that at the end of our swearing and doing our oath, we've now got to say "God save the King." We didn't get told anything like that. We didn't get consulted on it
You see-
before the term began.
That's what led to the Lord's government last time. They wouldn't let the opposition propose their speech, even though they were legally allowed to, per the rules. But then, all of a sudden, they just changed it to form a Lord's government.
They've added in the new rules now, so it's a case of even if the King's speech doesn't pass, it will still go ahead and they'll be in government, which prevents us from going into another snap election. I saw in the last rules.
You see, these people need to be told to fuck off. The Parliament admins. They say they're there to make things better, but they've only made things worse.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think that having the Parliament admins is a good thing, and them having autonomy of authority above us. But it's just when it gets, overused, abused, and then
There are
they're not
limits.
consulting.
I mean, take
They're not consulting
Saturday's
members of the House of
legislative.
Commons. They're not
Saturday-
consulting the Prime Minister. They're not consulting the Cabinet, and they're not consulting the Speaker. They're just going for it.
Take Saturday's legislative session, where of course we had the replacement speaker, who of course was referring to multiple MPs as just women and just going by their gender. And of course, I've spoken with a few of my other colleagues who aren't standing for this at all because
No, that is such a simplification, and that's ridiculous. He accurately described the MPs to an extent that wasn't dismissive. It's just he didn't know their names, so he described them. He didn't.
I
say
used to
woman.
do that.
He said woman in the so and so clothes.
yeah, woman in the Scottish kilt or whatever.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
an
a case of
accurate
the fact that-
description.
yeah,
That's
not
an accurate
hang on,
description.
can I finish what I was saying? We know in the rules that when the speaker is not allowed to interrupt debates, and he was just screaming out order when there was nobody speaking whatsoever, just interrupting the debates, not even letting people debate to begin with once the speech has been presented for
No.
legislation.
Right, you see, what was happening is it was like a classroom when you had a substitute teacher. You were all acting up ridiculously because the speaker wasn't there. It was very clear. Don't start whinging about the speaker because you couldn't control yourself.
Oh yes.
He
You can
couldn't
argue that,
control
however,
the chamber. Literally about to say that.
Michael Maltby, yeah, he has a history of being a very, very bad speaker, and no offense to him, a bit of a spastic. So
Why did they
I don't
have
think
to
it's a
elect?
matter of being a substitute teacher. I think
Why did
it's
they have
just
to elect
natural
a
speaker itself.
deputy speaker the other day?
There shouldn't be a deputy.
So the Lords had to do the same.
I'm being
Lords
shouted
had to
at
do it
now.
as well. Jeez.
No,
There was no-
we still got our deputy speaker. We still got Huseman, who's our deputy speaker.
Well, why was he not there?
I've put in my bid to be deputy leader of the Lib Dems. However, I am more than happy to be speaker. Right, if party folk get on board with that, I'm more than happy to do that. But you would have to remove Doug, and I'm good friends with Doug, but I don't believe that he's the right person to be speaker. So, just put it out there publicly that I am open to the idea. I do believe that a veteran politician does need to be on that seat.
I think somebody who can actually attend sessions needs to be on that seat. Like
Okay, maybe not then.
instead of having a deputy speaker, well, we've never really had before, not in the last 20 odd terms.
Like who?
Well, I don't know, somebody who's active.
Well, you don't seem to have many answers to the questions, do you?
Because I don't care about the comments, Cian. I don't know who's in it. I don't know who's active in it.
That's your finish, mate. That's why. Dusted
You want
Lord.
change, but you have no way to bring the change about. Seems a bit counterproductive.
Nope, it is called what's the word I'm looking for?
What's the word?
Progression. That's the word I'm looking for. Progressive.
Took you long enough.
Progressive change.
Anybody else got anything they'd like to speak of?
Got nothing on this. Do we want to move on to the next topic?
Well, what's the
Nothing
next
What's the next topic?
It was James Axton, wasn't it?
No, we're not talking about James Axton anymore. I'm finished.
Why'd you say
I have
Jose?
a new job, guys. I am now a senior developer in the UK. I'm so happy.
A senior developer? Please make Northminster not shit.
I am not
And
part of the Northminster
please make
project.
sure that you remind Big Flopper that proposing a debate in the House of Commons, whether you guys build a statue for us to dedicate some Flopper War, is not a parliamentary matter, and just to take it up with you guys.
I
I
think
am
it
not
is a parliamentary
condoning
matter.
such a statue.
Didn't even go ahead in the end. It just got cancelled beforehand.
I think there should be a
No,
statue of me.
I believe a lot of people in here will be excited to know that I am creating a project to make Whitehall and all of Westminster. So that will include the Foreign Office, number 10 Downing Street, Westminster Abbey. We'll integrate the House of Commons, the House of Lords, just Westminster Palace itself. Maybe the London Eye, Portcullis House. So all that fun stuff will be.
I cannot wait for this incredibly laggy sounding game to be completed. I will need to.
Yeah, so
My
the
God,
issue
my
that I think
computer will
we
blow
might
up every
have
5
is
minutes.
if we're integrating Parliament into the game, a lot of work will need done for Parliament to make it, not destroy computers. But it will be less parts in Westbridge if that's any, consolation.
Less parts?
But yeah, it'll definitely be less parts.
Cap.
I'm not creating all of London. It's basically just a massive strip of Whitehall and Parliament Road, Parliament Street. Yeah.
Oh, I see now.
We've started to see the new sneak peeks of the driving systems anyways in services like Glass or something like that. We've actually seen it. It's much more nicer as it is, I will say that.
Well, things to look forward to.
We're actually ending on a good note for once. That is
I know.
That is rare.
Yeah, I'm glad that for everyone who has joined us on this Free Speech Nation, a bit last minute, this Free Speech Nation, but we live for the free speech, don't we?
This free speech has gotten me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think
This
this
free
guy
speech will
used
probably
up
get
his
me in
free
a lot of
speech of the
trouble.
month.
Yeah, he's no
No
more
way.
free speech from him.
Reba Asta is fuming, I've heard from inside sources. So, on that note,
I mean,
I wish
Reba didn't
everyone.
even join us for the meeting we had with the leader of the house over anti-Semitic,
Oh.
not anti-Semitic, what's it called, transgender phobic thingy words,
That's shocking from Reba.
comments in Parliament. Yeah, she said she would, but she never turned up in the end.
I'm deeply disappointed. On that note, thank you for watching GB News, your news network.
See you next time.
God save the king.
Join Gibraltar.
Screw off, comms.
Kate, no,
Hold
you're
on,
not
go
allowed
back
to
and
say boo.
ski.
Fuck the king, fuck the king.
Kate, no, you're not allowed to say that.
Oh, we are there now.